Last game of the day. I'll do a full educational 1v9. And actually, won't read the Twitch chat. I'll just get the game over with. And clap some weasels, okay? Anyway. How do I know and how can I clap their cheeks in game, of course? So, let's take a look at the draw. I would say that Victor, Jhin, Zeroth is quite easy to kill. However, Elise is running Ignite, Smite, so I do have to be slightly careful of that. So knowing he's running Ignite and Smite, he's maybe gonna do the 5-second rule with Ignite. So I do have to be slightly careful. And I didn't ask for an entrance part, so that's a bit cooked, but it's fine. So you might be wondering, Kirei, is it ever good to do level 3 gank on Hecarim? In my opinion, in AU West, I would say no. Or like any other server besides Korea, I would say no, because people don't FF really that fast, and in Korea they would FF really fast, right? But in AU West, because the games are so prolonged, I would say that play for yourself, full clear, then make a play. So now, before I even do anything, I already have to think about right now, can I go for the bot grab? Yes or no? And this depends on lane priority. So, I don't have bot lane priority. My mid lane is quite low as well. So if enemy drone is pathing into bot side, I cannot get a bot grab. Knowing I cannot get the bot grab, right? I just ward it. And I'll show you a secret tip, okay? I'm gonna show a very OP tip. If you want to like get a kill without having priority. So look here, okay? Look at this broken tip I'm about to show you. What the fuck? How's it here already? What? No shot, bruh. Wait, are you serious? How is Elise here already? No fucking way, dude! I do think I can probably take this and... I cannot take this. Wait, but Elise was really fast though. I'm not even kidding. Did he get a leash? I need to watch the replay after, but I think he got a leash maybe. Because I don't know which world Elise is already here. When usually if I play Elise, I'll be like barely there, by the way. I'm pretty sure he got a leash, guys. I'm pretty sure he got a leash. So now my mid lane's behind, my top lane's behind, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, actually, he skipped the camp. Ah, actually, no, he did not. He full cleared. Oh, no, okay. He did skip a camp. Okay, he did skip a camp. He took my blue buff. Okay, yeah, okay, that's why. Bro, that's such a flip. If I was level 4, he would have died. No way, bro. I was like, what? Ah. That's fine. I was so mind blown. I was like, is Ignite helping you clear faster? I was like, what's going on? I was so confused. But okay, I did not expect a 5 camp into invade. Usually you don't do this, by the way. Bro, this guy is cooking some shit. But well, now basically we have 3 losing lanes. My top lane. Oh my god, my ball is dead as well, dude. I hate those jungler. I mean, what can I say, dude? That guy did some level 3 invade. Okay, but look, my top lane's behind, my bot lane's behind, and they're all crying now about jungle gap, okay? And now, even though I could invade his topside camps, I'm not invading his topside camps. I'm just doing my golems, and then... I'm probably pressing base, by the way. That's the best part. I'm not even looking for a play here. I'm literally taking this camp here. I'm pressing base. Look, bot lane 0-4. Actually, I might reconsider CDR boots because the enemy champs are, you know, Elise, Victor, Zeroth. But look, now... Oh, I almost died. I plan to take his chickens here. Because I do know for a fact Elise is probably gonna go topside. He uses tempo for the bot lane gank, and he's using his tempo now to clear his topside camps. So now I should have enough time to take his raptors and him not being here. So let's do that. And now, because I'm on enemy raptors, right? If enemy bot lane plays aggressive, guess what I can do now? I can go from behind and go for a gank. And I have to think which target do I want to focus? Jhin. Why Jhin? Because, well, if that champion doesn't die, then he's gonna kill all of us. That's flash. Okay, no flash Jhin! Okay, because Jhin doesn't have flash, when I get level 6, he's gonna die. He has no flash, no cleanse against the Hecarim with Ghost. The chance of him surviving isn't that big, you know, so... Let me take my camps. I'll be level 6 very, very soon. And after I get level 6, I want to kill their bot lane. So I'm pretty sure Elise is going towards the bot side right now. And because Elise is going towards the bot side right now, and I have all my camps spawning, instead of me going for a bot lane play right now, I'm just gonna go for a full clear. And then I will look for a play. Ooh. Because the last thing I would want is me losing my top side. Elise mid lane. So I'm literally gonna power farm here. Give the Drake. And then look for a bot lane play. Do you see how Elise is doing the Drake right now? I'm fine giving the Drake to like kill the bot lane later. Because remember, Jhin has no summoners, which makes it very easy for me to kill him. I'm gonna take the Drake here, and after I take the Drake though, I will take one Grubby at least. Or maybe two. I don't think Elise is gonna like rush from bot side towards the Grubbies instantly. So I can easily yoink few Grubbies here. And of course, if you go... Actually, I can probably take everything. Because I have top lane priority here. Without top lane priority, I would not be able to do this. I'm gonna take one or two. That's all. And now I'm gonna go to golems. But now, remember what I said previously. Jhin has no summoners. And because he has no summoners, if I base, rush towards the bot side right now, I'll be able to kill her. Which is what I'll do. Let's say I could kill the enemy sign here, okay? Don't do that. I'm gonna base, rush towards bot side, because he has no summoners. I really want to kill their bot lane. I'll get a sweeper. Look, 2 minutes, no flash. And of course, before I gank him here, right? I'm gonna look to stack my Qs. See Jhin? Jin's walking up. There's... Okay, even though there's a ward here, it doesn't matter. The chances are he's not gonna make it here. I knock him back into my looks. I get my face rush. I W his shot. I can maybe kill him as well. But he might have flash, right? Okay, that was a good flash from him. Now the Zerald has no flash as well. And here's the thing. Actually, well, what's his flash timer? Okay, 14 sub. Boom. But do you see how like me knowing he has no flash leads into a free kill? But of course, right now, what's my game plan? And now we're actually even. Remember, we had 3 losing lanes, but now we're actually even in the game, which is great. Now, I want to get my Spear of Shojin item power spike, and then I would love to base, and then play for the bot lane. That is the game plan here. But knowing that game plan, right? That I want to base. But hold up. My Brazilian is looking for mid lane play. I'll knock him into my team. Oh, that's not that way. No flash mid lane. Now we got mid lane flash as well. Let me check his flash timer. 15, 14 support, 15, 30 mid lane. Boom. Look. Now they're mid lane and bottom has no summoners. I have ultimate in 50 seconds. Guess what? As long as none of my laners die, which I have to make sure I don't track, I will be able to get 3 kills. And you see top lane? I don't give a shit about top lane. Unless it's really, really free. And I think it might be really, really free because he has no ultimate. And I don't have ultimate anyway. So, because it's really, really free, I'm gonna go top lane. Not sure if he has flash or not, but he does the flash, but that's okay. Look, I had some free time there. I don't have ultimate, I have all my camps up, I have some free time. Because of that, I'm fine just going top lane here. But now, I'm getting my Spear of Shojin, and remember, their mid laner had no summoners. Oh, and now as well, because Zerad has no summoners here, my bullet managed to get a solo kill. Now Elise is dead as well. And now, enemy team is cooked. Okay, this guy does have summoners now. So I don't want to waste my ultimate to get his flash. Look what I'm doing instead, okay? I'm just clearing some vision wards. And after I clear some vision wards, I really want to kill mid lane. But here's the thing. I want to kill mid lane right before the Drake spawns. The Drake is spawning in 20 seconds. So I'm trying to do as many camps as I can. And then I want to look to fight the Drake. And I'm pretty sure right now I'm in a pretty good game state. So if there's going to be any fight, I should be able to win. And like especially 3 stacks on Hecarim, one item power spike, unplayable for enemy team. And look here, okay? I'm starting the Drake here, knowing that if enemy team tries to contest me, their mid laner has no summoners. I see my Katarina moving. Doesn't really want to help here. I'm just gonna do the Drake here. And remember, Victor had no flash. And because Victor's no flash, look, I have an ultimate, okay? But I have a full clear. What am I gonna do here? I'm gonna full clear. Why is that? Well, if all your camps are up, and if Victor is not showing anywhere on mid lane, just full clear your camps and jungle track. Where can enemy Elise go now? Mid lane. You see how my Katarina now is backing off? It's because, well, he can die. And it's not good to hit mid tower. So I'm just gonna do a full clear here. Literally a full clear. And then I'll look for a base. Why is that? You see the Herald? It's spawning in 1 minute. Whenever there's an objective up, try to base and get as strong as possible. And then look to fight it. So you see, I'm prioritizing my camps right now. And okay, my teammates are fighting there, but I hope they don't. And now I got my item power spike. And now good luck to the enemy team. Literally. Remember, Victor has no flash for 1 minute. Because Victor has no flash for 1 minute, I could easily kill him if I want to here. Look, me knowing he has no flash here is very big, because that way I can adjust how I play. I open backwards here. Look, I know he has no flash, so the chances are that he's gonna die here like 100%. Knowing if someone has flash or not really makes a big difference, by the way. Just want to let you know that. And of course, because I killed the guy, right, and I'm a bit low, I have the base here. But now Science forced to cover mid lane. And honestly... yeah, this item is just too OP. They have like Zerod, Elise, Victor. Good luck playing as Maul from Notorious, Hecarim. think this place is very awkward for me. Oh, this is good though. Well, we are pretty OP here. Now I take his camps, and now it's officially game over. But basically, having good base timers, timing some summoners on the pony, enemy team gets quite cooked. And now, if you're wondering, Kirei, why you're not taking this objective right now, it's for the following reason. I will do this objective alone, and I don't have my laners. I'd much rather wait for my laners to be back on the map, and then I would love to do this objectives. Why is that? One, I get tempo, which means my laners can clear, sorry, not clear, but they can leash the herald from me, which means that I can be faster on the map. Without their leash, I'll be a bit slower. That's why I prefer just basing, and then going for the herald. Because, well, I'll be faster, right? Another reason is because, let's say if there's any fight right now, I'm as strong as possible, and I can join the fight. But, I mean, clearly right now my teammates are not here, so, you know, I have to wait a little bit. And the moment my laners come back, that's when I can play for it, which is right now. But okay, do you see how Elise is trying to like potentially invade my bot side camps? Instead of me doing this objective, okay? I'm getting mid lane purity first. Why is this so crucial? If Elise tries to get mid lane here, I'm here to protect my teammates. If Elise is not trying to get mid lane here, I get the wave and the free objective. But you see how Jin is getting cocky here? Hear that. This is why I want to go mid lane instead of hitting objective. Because if there's any fight, you're there. If there's no fight, you get the push and you get the objective. And now, they got killed. We take the Drake and it's big. So a lot of joners very often think, oh my god, it's a free objective. But you don't want to do it like that. You want to usually get lane purity first, then do the objective. That way there's two things. One, you don't let your laners die. Two, you might get kills yourself. Which is much better than starting the objective solo. And of course, like, right now, because I do want to play for Rift Herald, I have my Mold Motorius as well in base. So knowing that I have my second item power spike in base, I have one job. You know what my one job is? Okay, I was gonna base, okay, but if their AD carry dies, then I would say that if their AD carry dies, I don't have to base and I can just get this objective right now. There's a fight here, but I don't want to fight here. Like, I'm as well vocalizing clearly, I do not want to fight. I just want to take the objective and dip. And even right now, right? Now I'm going to start the objective. Why do I want to start the objective now? Do you see top lane? They have to catch the top lane wave. Because they're forced to catch the top lane wave. Okay, don't fight. I get man advantage. And I get this objective. So now, Baron is up. And do you see how I have like my Mold Notorious? I really want to look for a base. And after my base, I want to learn, not learn, I mean, I know how to play around Baron, but I'll teach you guys how to play around the Baron, okay? So, first thing first, I'm gonna clear my camps, look for a base. And then I want to play through my mid lane into the objective. But of course, do you see how my Aatrox TP bot lane? I'm gonna be the top laner and I'm gonna push top lane. One thing I wouldn't recommend to do is like, don't base if your teammates are making plays on the other side. Because this way, you know, so try to stay on the map when your teams are making plays. Because instead of me basing here, when they're using all the resources from bot lane, right? Look what I'm doing meanwhile. I'm pushing top lane, I'm getting gold. Like 100% guaranteed gold, right? And now I'm forcing as well enemy team to respond to top lane. And if they don't, they lose top tower. So if I were the enemy team, I would go top lane here. Otherwise, bye bye top tower. And now I have 2.8 gold. And now I'll base. I get my Maw of Notorious. I can go get my Death's Dance. And I still want to play for the Baron. So, because I want to play for the Baron, okay, I do know his top side camps are spawning. Because I do know his top side camps are spawning and I'm super OP, I'm gonna run in the top side here. And I'm gonna yoink his camps here. And after I take this, I'm dipping. I'm barely chilling here. And now, okay, hold up. Like, look, now I don't want to fight. Because look, this is a 5-5 and I'm half HP. I mean, I'm looking at the fight, but I don't really want to fight, if you know what I mean. I mean, here, my teammates are not counting numbers because it's a 5v5 with me being half HP. Which is not a good fight. And you can easily communicate those things, right? Look, I'm just pinging them back off. I don't want to fight. Let me take my camps and let me make side lane picks. Hecarim is a very strong champion if you play on the side lane. If you group, not as much. Bro, this Jhin. It is a 3v2, but I'm a bit low HP as you can see, so I would not like to jump in. You see me, I'm just like posturing around, but like I know for a fact that I'm not that useful here, so I'm like, you know what, I don't really want to fight here. Who's this guy even? I guess fucking thank you. But do you see how I'm very aware of like which fights I want to take and which fights I don't want to take? That's the thing if you play jungle, like you have to be very decisive and be fine giving people instead of like joining people. Because you can see I'm literally like 30 CS up on the sign, but I'm like same level, you know, like, and I have more kills than him. That's why if you die, you're kinda cooked because you're not getting golden XP. But anyway, I have my ultimate in 20 seconds. Because I have my ultimate in 20 seconds, I would rather wait for my ultimate before we fight. But of course, me knowing that I want to wait for my ultimate till we fight, it's not that useful unless you communicate that to your laners. Now I want to hit this. I'm gonna pull the Drake out because, well, you know, so they can steal it. And now you see the sign. The moment sign gives me a fight, I'll take this fight. Like, why would I hit objective when I can kill someone for free? Bro. And now I get the objective anyway. Do you see how I'm like not hesitant at all to kill the enemy team? It's simply because objectives are tools for you to force a fight. That's all, really. Sign that, 4v5, free objective. And now, back to full clearing. And you might be wondering now, Kirei, you have like 1.1k gold. Should you look for base here? The answer is... What do you guys think? Should I base here? Yes or no? After I clear my top side, do you guys think I should base here? The answer is no, unless my laners are basing. And this is because I'm so strong right now that I don't have to... Oh, hold up, I don't want to fight here, but... See you later, alligator. That even with these items, I can still look for a fight. But of course, if my laners are basing themselves, then yeah, I should look for a base. Okay, I don't think they're on it. I'm pretty sure they're not. I'm gonna go Black Cleaver. And I'm gonna play through mid lane. But anyway, do you see how I wanna play through mid lane here? Do you see my Katarina bot lane? When my Katarina is not here, I don't fight. It's that simple. My Katarina here, I fight. This is that simple. And now they get aced. Bro, that sign cannot move. And now we get objective. Do you see how like I'm always looking at my teammates and counting numbers, and then of course my champion is really good at flanking. If you get a good flank, this is your play. Like, if you understand like the mid and late game fundamentals, and you're being consistent, climbing shouldn't be too difficult. Like people that watch my mid and late game course that are able to apply the steps, it's like you're playing chess. Like jungle's literally playing chess. Like actually. But yeah, I'm taking this objective here. And next objective obviously is going to be the Drake. So look, before I fight Elise here as well, I have to think, okay, can I fight her, yes or no? That is something you should obviously ask yourself, right? Because I'm getting outnumbered, it's obviously not possible. So if I'm dying here, it's because of that. Fuck! Okay. Listen, I actually knew I was bird flipping in there because I was like, well, I saw a juicy blue buff, but I don't see any of my laners and I don't have smite, but why not, you know? Why? Let's just flip it once when we don't have numbers and see what happens. I'm doing a favor for you guys. You guys can now see what happens if you decide to play without numbers. Don't do that. Because usually if this happens, people start trolling. Because look, because I died, which is usually the strongest member if you're playing jungle, your teammates will now die. So if you don't communicate to your teammates to back off, they will die. And you don't want that. But now, I'm back in 5 seconds. And then, once I'm alive, we can start making some magic happen. I'm probably gonna go for rank 1 after China, but I'm gonna do a few master to unrank to master first, I think. So more like towards the end of season. But anyway, boys, Drake spawning in 1 minute, and my team clutched it, by the way. That's surprising. My team clutched it. But one thing I do want to highlight as well, right, is that this game I had losing lanes for sure, including me. But we win this game. Because one, you gotta stay calm-headed. Secondly, if you know how to base properly and look for the right things in game, you can always make a comeback. Because when you're behind, the enemy laners will play more aggressive, and if they play more aggressive, it's more opportunities. Okay, you see here Drake spawning 10 seconds. I'm communicating to my team on the way to Drake because, well, the Drake is spawning soon and it's Soul Drake, you know, so I want to play for the Drake. I am beyond death. And after we get the Drake, what's next? I mean, obviously, as I'm doing Drake here, right? You see I'm spamming them? Don't do it. This is the moment. I cannot help my laners, no matter what. Like in the end, jungling is recognizing what can they do And what can they not do? Like that, for example, my Katarina getting fucked like that. He didn't realize that at least it's pretty OP 1v1. But there we go. But yeah, anyway. We just got the 4 Drake and... What? Why are my teammates dying like left and right? But yeah, I guess... It is what it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna base right now. And then I'm gonna play for the Baron. Let me get my... I was thinking, what should I go as last item? Serpent's Fang? This item? I'll just go this item. Go. Babe! Yeah. Let me get the objectives here. And then rush top lane here. Okay. Oh shit, okay, I was distracted, but it should be fine, I think. Oh, I shouldn't have put him there, but all good. Triple kill, come on, sign! Poppy's here. Okay, and now... Okay, it might take a while, guys, to kill him, but he's gonna die eventually. And now we got some nice, juicy kills. But... Do you see... Okay, I'm so OP, right? But essentially, all the things led up to this situation. And it's me being strong. And now, next objective is the Baron. I want to play for the Baron, okay? And because I want to play for the Baron, I kind of want to look for a base. Do you see how my teammates want to siege here, maybe? It's not the right play. It's so much better to base and look to play for the Baron. So, I'm gonna get this objective here. And then, pick my laners to back off. I got my item fire spike. And now it's time to party. And the way I want to play team fights is, honestly, I think I just go kill the Jhin. Why do I want to kill the Jhin? Because look at my items. I have more mercs. And I think Jhin deals the most damage to me. Okay, this is 5v4 for enemy team, but I'm so fucking OP that if they try to fight me, they're gonna die. Okay, the plan was to do Baron, right? But the enemy team is dead now. And it's GG. But you can see that even though you're behind, you can win. And one thing is, well, tanking the tower for 1 second is big, because then your teammates can start hitting earlier. And then GG well played, but well, we did have 3 losing lanes, and Elise surprised me in early game, but we still got the breath. And yeah, I mean, GG well played.